Hello Pisces, welcome to WhiteFoxAlfred. This is your bonus solar eclipse reading. So what's going on for you at the moment, Pisces? You've just had a lot of planets, and some of them are still there, in your first house. They're all going to be moving into the second house. So I feel like you've had quite the transformation, and you've probably had quite a lot of potentially tough things going on that might feel very personal to you, that might have, really affected the way that you look at the world and the way that you feel the world. So what does Pisces need to know? And with it in your this eclipse in your second house, makes me feel like it might also be to do with your work. Let's see what's coming up. Oh, nice. So, the first major card that sprang out to me was the Six of Cups. So I feel like you're connecting in with either someone or something that, I feel like it is someone that's sparking something deep inside you that feels like home. After a period of waiting, does it feel like you've been kind of waiting for these experiences to kind of come to an end, where you feel like you kind of feel like an old man? Like, oh God, this is like, it's just going on forever. You've been talking to your friends, just going, oh, when is this going to end? Like, it's good. I feel like I've made a lot of progress, but I am tired. That's kind of this energy of where you're at now. The King of Pentacles here, he's set, but to be honest, he doesn't look very happy. And I feel like you're talking with your community, with friends, with family, about these experiences, and it might have sparked something inside you from your youth, from your even a past life, where there's an essence, an energy of home that feels healthy. Sometimes memories and essences of home can be quite triggering as well. So, but this feels healthy. What else does Pisces need to know? Okay. So, you've been considering about whether you want to carry on in this workplace, doing what you're currently doing. But that pondering is coming to an end. That decision is being made. There's no more weighing up what you're going to do. And it feels like a relief, a burden that's released out of you. It feels like, in a way, it's a death of 1,000 thoughts, different ideas, I feel like different stressful situations that have been kind of mentally stressful for you, in your workplace, and they might have felt really personal. People criticizing or saying that they need certain targets to be met, or being critical of the way that you're working, And I feel like it's now your time to, or this energy, this eclipse here is giving you a chance to move forward and have a sense of relief in that, whether that's leaving this job, or whether that's just coming to a greater understanding of that you don't need to necessarily put the weight on what people think of you. So we got the authority of spirit. Initially this came out in the reverse. So I feel like in a way you didn't feel like you had the authority to leave, to make a change, to stand up for yourself. I don't necessarily feel like it is standing up for yourself. I feel like it's more whether you feel like you could make a change, you felt stuck in your situation, especially with the hangman. And then we've got delicacy, fragility and transience. So I feel like even though this card here is sharing that you might not necessarily feel like you have the authority to make the decisions because it's in the reverse, it's still here, which is saying that the authority can be here if you take that time to tell yourself and reassure yourself, I can do this. If that's what I want in my heart and my head, and it makes sense together, we can do this. We can move forward. And I feel like you'll get to that space in the fragility, in the delicacy, in that liminal space, that area where you know this very well, Pisces, where you don't necessarily feel fully attached to the ground that you're standing on. And that's an authority in itself. Pisces, you are incredible at understanding the connections between spirit and the manifest in the physical world. No one in the zodiac understands that better than you, and what it's like to just hop off and away and then come back again. Nobody can do that like you can. So I feel like in this reading it's just kind of guiding you to give yourself some credit. You know, what you have achieved in your life is incredible. And you might be sat there thinking, oh no, I just like an average person. It's like, yeah, so what? That's still incredible. You know, going out, living life, going to work, dealing with other people, making friends, losing friends, falling in love, getting your heart broken, falling in love again, getting your heart broken again, falling in love again. All of these things take strength to not just let go. And you know what it's like to let go and escape sometimes. And there's no shame in that. That is another space. And you know that space. And you also know that you also like coming back sometimes, fully into the body. And that's good too. So let me know in the comments below, Pisces. I nearly called you Aries just then. Yeah, let me know what's going on. And good luck, and thank you for watching. You got this. You've got 7 cards. Right in the middle is the Six of Cups. There's a place of home here, and there's somebody out there that calls home with you, calls you home. So even if it doesn't feel great right now, there's somebody out there that will call you home. See you next week.